You know this sounds insane, right? I muttered. You don't just put your fiancé on hold while you go play what if with some guy who treats you like garbage. Her face tightened, and for the first time, I realized how stubborn she could be. I'm not asking for permission, Liam, I'm telling you what I need. That one landed differently. I wasn't just sad anymore. But if we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, I have to be certain. And right now I'm not. That was it. She wasn't simply interested in exploring things with Dylan, she was also unsure about me. Even after 4 years together and all of our plans, she was still unsure. It struck me all at once. She hadn't realized how painful and stupid her plea was. She believed this was reasonable, that I'd just sit there while she figured out whatever foolishness was going through her head. I stopped pacing and glanced at her, really stared at her. You know what? Sure, I responded, my tone bland. Take your break. She blinked, surprised by how quickly I agreed. Liam, I'm not trying to hurt you. I need space to figure things out. I nodded and kept my expression bland. All right. If that's what you need. She paused, as if she expected me to argue or fight for her. When I didn't, she stood up, took out her laptop, and murmured, I'll stay at my mom's for a bit. This isn't forever. We'll talk when I've had some time. But this is where I became strategic. Instead of just dropping her belongings off at her mother's house or having her come fetch them, I hired a moving company. They took everything to her mother's house and left a short note. Here's your stuff. Good luck with Dylan. The weird thing is that I'm no longer upset. Instead, I feel liberated. Every box I pack, every move I make feels like I'm reclaiming parts of myself that I didn't realize I'd given up. Noah came by again yesterday to assist me with packing the house. He also saw the change in me. You seem different, he observed. I have more things in the works, but I will hold them for the next update. For the time being, I'll simply say this. Sometimes the greatest way to respond to someone treating you as an option is to completely remove yourself from their list of options. Stay tuned. This narrative hasn't ended yet, and I have a feeling Tessa is finding that her break to straighten things out isn't going to go nearly as planned. Update 2. I appreciate all of the feedback on my recent update. Things have escalated significantly, and I'd like to tell you how the situation has evolved. Remember how I mentioned applying for the West Coast position?